Hey childcare owners, how is everybody doing out there today? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Donna and I am a childcare CFO. What I do is I assist childcare owners in making sure that you guys are not paying more than your fair share in taxes via legal IRS loopholes and guidelines. And I also assist childcare owners in making sure that you guys are scaling on the levels that you should be scaling based on, the years that you've been in operations. And we do this with strategic financial management. Today's video is going to be about why do I need a childcare accountant versus a general accountant, okay? So I like to throw out this scenario. Would you hire a football coach to coach your basketball team? And vice versa, would you hire a basketball coach to coach your football team? Most people probably wouldn't. In regards to that scenario, I want you to think in the same perspective. Would you hire a general accountant to perform financial services for your childcare, or would you hire a childcare accountant to provide financial services for your childcare? Okay. Now, this video is not to belittle anybody's profession in regards to what type of professional services they offer to the public, so on and so forth. This is strictly for my childcare owners so you guys can understand why you need to bring on board a childcare accountant versus a general accountant, okay? So the first thing a childcare accountant is going to know is the different types of income that you as a childcare owner, you bring. You bring in subsidy income. Some of you guys bring in scholarship income. You bring in private pay income. You bring in grant income and so many other different varieties of income. So what's so special about these different types of incomes that you're bringing in as a childcare owner? Well, they are taxed differently. You have to know the tax rules, regulations, and guidelines in regards to how private pay income will be taxed, how subsidy income will be taxed, how any types of grant income will be taxed, if taxable. You need to know how scholarship income is taxed. You need to understand how different GSRPs, matrix income, and things like that are taxed, okay? So typically, a financial professional that works in the childcare industry, they're going to know all the little nuances in regards to how your income is taxed. Because as we know, the more income that you bring in, the more taxes you're going to be taxed. But these taxes can be subsidized based on the type of income and what tax implications relate to that particular type of income. Okay, pretty much a general accountant is not going to know this because they help the public. They don't dive down into, okay, this is just specifically childcare accountant and this is how it works. The second reason you want to bring on a childcare accountant versus a general accountant is for tax related purposes, okay? So for instance, let's just say you as a childcare owner, again, we're not knocking anybody's professions or anything like that, but for example, let's just say you as a childcare owner, you go to a mom and pop tax shop, or you go to a different tax place like H&R Block or TurboTax or something like that. You have to understand that the tax preparers, while very efficient in what they do and very professional in what they do not specialize in your childcare industry. So needless to say, it's a possibility that some things will be missed from the expense standpoint, okay? They may not know how to accurately depreciate your playground equipment. They may not know how to accurately depreciate your business vehicles, such as buses or vans or anything like that. They may not know how to accurately, take hold of the actual childcare income that you've brought in and how to, just offset that income with different expenses that you guys experience within your child care, okay? They may not know the stabilization grant that you guys got, for example. They may not know if that particular grant is taxable or untaxable, because what you're going to run into if they include that stabilization grant as non-taxable income, what if you were supposed to be taxed on it? Then guess what's going to happen? You're going to get a nice letter from the IRS. But what if that stabilization grant income is non-taxable and they include it in your income? Then you're going to be taxed on something that was non-taxable. You have to pay close attention to things like that, because at the end of the day, this is going to cost you money. So you want to make sure that you have the correct financial professional overseeing your particular accounting in your child care, because number one, what this is going to do is going to stop you from paying more than your fair share in taxes. I'm not sitting here making you a promise saying that, oh, you're not going to pay any taxes. What I'm saying is it will stop you, paying more than your fair share in taxes, okay? It will stop, income being categorized incorrectly and things like that. So you definitely, again, want to make sure that when you are, looking for a financial professional, you want to make sure that you receive that financial professional that is more specific in your industry, as this is definitely going to help you in the long run, save you money in the long run. Because I can't tell you how many times we have to amend tax returns, simply because not exactly that they're done incorrect, but so many things are left off that could have help save the child care owner thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, so this is a big deal, because the child care owner needs their money, whether it be for expansion, whether it be to purchase more fixed assets, such as another building, such as more playground equipment, such as more vehicles and things like that. So you guys want to pay very, very close attention to that. Why do you want to bring on board a child care accountant versus a general accountant? And to be honest with you guys, bookkeeping is very, very important when it comes to not paying more than your fair share in taxes. Okay, a generic or a general accountant is what I'm gonna say. They may know how to do the functions of bookkeeping, but you guys have to have a particular chart of accounts, okay? Because like I said previously, you guys are getting scholarship income, you're getting different budgets, grant budgets and things like that, MSRP funding, grant funding, any type of private pay income funding, and all those things like that. And they have to be categorized correctly on your bookkeeping, whether in the income section of the bookkeeping or whether expense section of the bookkeeping. The depreciation has to be spot on, the current liabilities have to be spot on. Just a lot of little nuances that, if not done correctly, can cost you, not the financial professional, but cost you, the child care owner, lots and lots and lots of money. Okay, so the bookkeeping has to be done immaculate, such as the payroll expenses, such as any type of, you guys get nutrition servings income, what we call food program income as well. That has to be shown correctly within your accounting. It also has to be expensed correctly within your accounting, because typically whatever program you're getting the food program income from, or the nutrition servings income, those nutrition expense that you spend on a monthly basis, it needs to match the actual income that you're bringing in for the food related purposes. So for example, if you're getting food program income for your child care of, let's just say, roughly $6,000-7,000 a month, but your food program expense or your nutrition service expense is showing nutrition servings of $2,000, guess what? In the case that you're audited, they're going to want to know, where's the difference? You got $7,000 in nutrition servings income, but you only spent $2,000 on nutrition expense. Where's the $5,000 difference? It could be because the income is categorized incorrectly for food program income. So it's things like that. Okay, so it definitely keeps you safe in the place that you get audited, because if you get audited and there's no paper trail, there's no detailed explanation of what happened specifically in that example, the food program income and the food program expense, guess what? Not only are you going to pay penalties, you may be fined, your child care may be shut down, and it's things like that. So you guys just want to, make sure that when you're looking for a financial professional for your child care, make sure that you get a financial professional that has experience within your particular area of expertise. It doesn't matter if you sign on with us because we are child care accounting and tax firm, or if you sign on with another child care accounting and tax firm. You always want to make sure that you're making the best decision from a financial standpoint, as it can cost you money in the long run, penalties, taxes, fees, possibly shut down your child care. So you want to be very, very close, just pay very, very close attention to that. So that's why I say, why is it so significant that you bring on a child care accountant versus a general accountant? And I hope that this video is, just opens your eyes and opens your mind a little bit more to understand, okay, we're all good in what we do, but you want to bring on the person that fits best for you and fits best for your childcare. So I hope that this video was very informative, because I get that question a lot. You know, what's the difference between a childcare accountant versus a general accountant? Why should I bring on a childcare accountant versus a general accountant? You know, and I get this question from childcare owners, so I'm specifically talking to the childcare owner that this is why, okay? If you have any questions, there will be a link below this video. Again, I hope that this video was informative, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye.